Hello, Psychology 2301 students. I wanted to jump on and give you a few tips and reminders as we begin to round out the last week of this semester. So I wanted to share some information with you about your remaining assignments. So the due dates for some of the assignments have been extended. Today is the 11th, and so you have until today to turn in the World's Worst Mom discussion board if you haven't done that, and the Disorders and Treatment discussion board. Both of those are going to be due by 11:59 p.m. tonight. I'll be posting the exam 3 grades for everyone, and you should be preparing for your final exam. So the final is going to be available starting tomorrow, which is Saturday, all the way until Tuesday. It is due Tuesday night by 11:59 p.m. There are no extensions for the final exam. There are no makeups for the final exam. You must submit it between Saturday and Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. You can only go into the exam once. It is an open note exam. Keep in mind that you must use the proctorial extension, so you have to be on a device that has a webcam and where you're able to download Chrome as your browser and install the proctorial extension. This exam will not work on mobile phones, and some tablets it will also not work on. If you have any questions about your device, you need to clear that up right away as the exam opens on Saturday. I do recommend that you take it Saturday or Sunday, Monday at the latest if you can. Do not wait until Tuesday night to take the exam, as I will be less able to assist you with technical issues at that point. All right, I want to share quickly how you can look at your grades and determine your standing, as I've gotten a couple of questions about that from students unclear about the way that the grades may show up in Blackboard, as it can be a little bit confusing the way that they show up in Blackboard. So I'm going to show you an example of how to calculate those grades. And I have another screen, so excuse me here for a second. But you should be able to see here each of the assignments and the total possible points that are available for those assignments. So you're essentially going to go through and list the grades that you obtained on each of those assignments. You take your total obtained points, divide that by total possible points at any point in the semester. That's going to give you your average. So if you look here, all of these grades up through exam 3, right, up through exam 3 for this student, for example, since that's what we've covered so far, would be 435 points. But also keep in mind, we have all 3 exam grades listed here, and the lowest exam grade is going to be dropped. So if we take this exam out of the calculations, right, that removes 100 points. So instead of 435, this student's total points will be divided by 335, because now that we've had all 3 exams, we're going to drop that lowest exam grade, right, which means it's not included in our calculations. So now if we add up this student's obtained points, they did not take exam 1, but again, that's not going to count against them because this grade is being dropped. So let's just highlight that. That's the dropped grade. So if we add up the remaining points here, again, up through what's been completed, we haven't included this grade, the disorders and treatments, we haven't included the final exam grade yet. So out of the available points, this student, if we add all of these, has 288 points. We're going to divide that by 335 because we're excluding their lowest exam. Right, so we're going to divide it by 335 points, which means this student has an average of an 85.97. That's how you can determine where you stand currently in the course. Add up total possible points, add up the points that you've actually obtained, divide the points that you've obtained by the total possible points up to whatever point you're averaging, and that will give you your total. So we divided 288 by 335. Now that all 3 exams have been completed, and I'll be posting those, when you divide your grades, you're only going to divide by your top 2 highest major exam grades. So whatever your top 2 highest grades are, those are the 2 that you will add in on the possible points side. If you need help with that, email me and we can schedule a time to meet one-on-one. I can explain it to you more thoroughly. All right, so good luck finishing up this last week on your final exam. Your last assignment's due tonight. If you need any help, reach out by email as soon as you can, because once we get around to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, I will not be able to resolve any issues at that point. There will be no late adjustments to grades, unfortunately, because I do have a deadline for submitting grades. And so there will be no more extensions on assignments, including the final exam, no makeups, no extensions on the final exam, though it is an open note test. Okay? If you have any issues, reach out. Good luck. And I hope you enjoy your break, your time off, and we hope to see you back in the spring.